it's Stacy here. So today we're talking about the craziest excuses I hear and how to stop making them. I talk to people almost daily who are in a ton of pain because of their struggle with their current career situation. They are empty. They are not fulfilled. They are not even close to living their passion. They know they're wasting their life. They're watching it pass them by as they're giving their joy away just for a paycheck. So when I talk to people, the pain's on lots of levels, right? Physical. People have told me I'm in excruciating pain. My body at the end of the day, it's just so painful. People have manifested things like rheumatoid arthritis, digestive problems, autoimmune diseases. Make no mistake, these are caused by a chronic state of stress. Your brain, in thinking about these stressful thoughts and the tension it creates in your body, it actually signals chemicals, which then release hormones, which then tell genes to downregulate, and it creates disease in your own body. I had this happen to me 2 years ago when I was in a prolonged state of stress and just a ton of work on something. And I actually created in my own body an EpiPen level allergy to shellfish. I've never had an allergy in my life. And knowing what I know, I could recognize that. And I said, damn, I created this in my own body. I did this. So people are creating these things, this extreme suffering, and then emotionally too. Almost everyone I speak with has some level of anxiety, depression, withdrawal from the people that they love in their life, wanting to go and just curl up in the fetal position as soon as they come home from work. They feel like a fraud and a failure, these deep-seated emotions of guilt and shame. And then they're coping with this by numbing out on social media and Netflix. They become hermits who barely leave the house. They have no energy. People are drinking and overeating, and they're gaining so much weight. I spoke with a woman yesterday, in the last couple of years, she's gained 40 pounds. And I mean, I know what that's like. You look yourself in the mirror and be like, my clothes don't fit. It's not a good feeling. It's not one of confidence. It's really shameful. And so they say things like this: I'm sick and tired of being all talk and no action. I hate that I keep venting and crying and taking it out on my family. I'm at breakpoint. I can't do this anymore. This has to change now. I don't have a choice. So I hear that when they're talking, but then when it comes to that point of taking action to get that healing, that fulfillment, and that way forward that they want so badly, the excuses just fly right on out. And I hear things like, well, I'm doing a bathroom remodel right now, or we need to do some landscaping. My husband's got to put up some trees, to line our driveway. Seriously, I've heard that. And it's more important that I take a vacation right now, because at least then I'll feel better for a while. What? So it's not consistent, right? It doesn't make sense for someone to be in that kind of pain to say, I'm at breakpoint, I can't do it anymore. And then to say, but I'm remodeling my bathroom, right? There's an incongruence there. And it's just because they're scared, right? That's the only thing, is when you face the unknown at the end of your comfort zone, it freaks you the hell out. And that fear of the unknown and that question of, is it even possible for me to find my passion? Is there anything else out there that I could possibly transfer my skills to and love and actually get paid? It's that question of the unknown. And then you've got fear of failure. What's wrong with me? What if I can't do this? What if I don't make as much money? And that fear of the negative emotion that comes along with that unknown and those negative outcomes that you see as possibilities on the other side, it's paralyzing and it shuts you down. You have to believe that you're worthy and capable of having that fulfilling, abundant life. That scares the crap out of you, right? So what do you do about this fear that is clearly getting in your way from having the more that you're capable of and that you deserve? Well, I'm not saying that you got to give up all the excuses right away, because that's really hard to do, right? That's like saying, okay, so no more sugar for you. We're just going to cut that out. How long would that last? Like 3 hours? I mean, I'd probably make it 2, if that. So I'm not saying that, but what if you put your excuses down on the sidelines for just an hour? Could you do that knowing that if you wanted to, after that 1 hour, you could go pick them up again and put them back on, wrap yourself up in them if you want to. No judgment there. You do have that choice. If you can do that, if you can be willing to put them down, put down those excuses, all those false beliefs that you're attached to and that you're afraid of, if you can put them down for an hour, then let's talk. Because in that hour, we're going to get you very clear on exactly what is holding you back, both in the strategy and the tactical aspect, but then also in your limiting beliefs and what's really going on for you, the patterns and the things in here and in your heart that you haven't even recognized or haven't even articulated. So let's go there. Let's spend an hour. That's what I love to do for you, is help you get clear on that. So let's see, is there a way for you to move forward? What does that path look like? What's your dream? Let's figure that out together. Because here's what it comes down to, is you have to make a decision. Until you decide to be the victor, to be at cause, you will always be the victim or the effect of everything that life gives you. You either decide you want freedom or you want to stay trapped in the prison of suffering that you perpetuate. Your dream must be greater than your fear, or you will never have more than what you do in your life right now. It's just like saying, well, I can't afford it, or I don't have the money, or I'll never make enough, or I can't get paid for what I like to do. If you truly believe that, you will never have more than that. It's not possible for someone who is embedded in scarcity and wants to hold on to that belief. It's impossible for that person to ever have abundance. It's universal law. It doesn't fit. And I totally get that fear. I've been in a place where I knew I was playing small. I knew I was a fraction of what my capabilities were, and therefore what my fulfillment was in life. And I had a choice to whether I would invest in myself to change that, because I had reached the limits of what I could do for myself and what a YouTube video could show me, right? And I knew that it was going to eat my soul. It was going to crush me if I never figured it out. So I took that leap and I decided the dream was bigger than the fear. And I made an investment in my growth and my business, where I carried a second mortgage for 15 months. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I did not know, but I did it anyway. And that set me on a trajectory to where I have now made that investment back 20 times over. But I never would have done that if I never would have had that result if I had not decided that I will be the victor, that I will be greater than my fear. So that's the decision that you've got to make. Because when you make that, all those excuses, we can blow those up. We can smack those and knock them out. We can extinguish the gremlins so they don't haunt you anymore. But the decision comes first. All right, so if you are ready to at least put the excuses down for 1 hour, come talk to me. Let's figure out what's going on for you, okay? And then we'll see what the best plan is for you to go forward. So I will put the link in the comments below, but the short of it is stacysantiago.com/call. stacysantiago.com/call. Okay. So thank you. And I will talk to you again soon. Sending you big hugs. Bye-bye.